In Middletown, Iowa, located just a block south of the highway going through town, there is a hidden gem, a butterfly-shaped garden in Memorial Park. This garden is filled with pollinator-friendly plants, providing a variety of blooms all season long and plenty of habitat for bees, birds, butterflies, and other insects. Des Moines County Master Gardener Vera Anderson and her friend Pat Maley work out in this garden nearly every weekday morning in the summer, along with their mascot Muttley. This garden is a labor of love for them, and they love sharing their knowledge and its beauty with the community.
A lot of the plants, like I said, are prairie plants, and then the next thing was we added things that we knew were things that either the butterflies or the caterpillars liked. And one of the things that we really, I didn't know before we started doing this, was the violets are protective, or the caterpillars that winter over in the roots of the violets. Surprisingly, when we made a study of plants, we found out that Iowa had yucca, it had cactus, so we have both the yucca and the cactus. Rattlesnake, that's cool. And then, we put in a lot of native grasses, but we've also got, more decorative grasses.
We found that a lot of the things that the caterpillars like, it's really brought the hummingbirds too.
Goldfinches, and we leave things over the winter, the seeds and stuff. We just leave them, and then in the spring we do a cleanup. The milkweed pretty much come up where it wants to. And of course that it grows underground. Lewis and Clark discovered this
Blanket flower.
Indian
blanket flower.
Yeah, and they discovered this when they went up the Missouri River along that side of Iowa.
It's real pretty.
When we planted this, the two sides were alike.
They matched.
But we found out this gets sun in the morning, that gets sun in the afternoon. So the plants are not exactly like we planted them.
And those dadgum Japanese beetles love it. See where they've shredded the leaves below, put the baby powder on it, and
that'll
and you can buy it at the dollar store, the cheap stuff.
I love it, and so I have not been real good at pulling it up. The marigolds, they're a self-seeding, and a lot of the smaller butterflies like the marigolds, and so we just finally let them ring themselves around that.
And they add a little color when some of the other stuff is, kind of given up for a while. They call it "Don't Touch Me Not" is these seed pods when they develop. If you just, these aren't developed, but if you just touch that, they pop open. And every one of those seed pod things is a beautiful blue, purple flower in the spring.
Vera and Pat spend a lot of time pulling weeds at this garden, but they have learned to tolerate a few if the butterflies enjoy the blooms. This garden is definitely worth a visit, especially mid-morning when the butterflies and bees seem to be the most active. And if you're interested in attracting more pollinators to your yard, this garden can provide you with lots of inspiration. Vera recommends this book for more information on plants that do well in our area.